how to connect a custom domain to Google Sites the updated way. Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can connect your own custom domain to your Google Sites website. So without wasting any time, let's jump right in. Now, Google Sites has recently become one of the most popular ways to build your own website, and that is for good reason. Because it is so easy and convenient to build your site, you might want to easily proceed with Google Sites. Because everyone already has a Google account, you don't need to sign up on a new platform, and it's a easy and reliable website. However, when you get a domain with Google Sites, you are going to be getting a domain that is not very interesting or not very appealing. So if you view your published site over here, by default, you will get something like sites.google.com slash your brand name, and that is going to be your domain. So that is something that a lot of people do not like, and it does not look really nice. So we can actually elevate this by connecting our own custom domain in a few simple and easy steps. First off, you need to purchase your domain, and you can go on to any domain name provider such as GoDaddy or Hostinger and search for your desired domain. If that is available, you can go on ahead and purchase your desired domain. You can even look for similar domains. So if I'm searching for Ruffles over here, I can search for Ruffles and purchase a domain that might be in my price range that is going to be available. So you guys can see there are a bunch of different domain names available. A lot of the times .com names are especially going to be more expensive, and if you go for the alternative of a cheaper domain, you can go for .store or .net domains. So once you have found the perfect domain name for your Google site, you are going to purchase that domain. Now, it doesn't matter what type of domain provider you have, the steps of connecting your domain to your actual Google site is going to be pretty much the same. There might be some minor differences, such as automated connections with your domain to Google Sites. So, even if you are purchasing off of Hostinger or any other platform like Namecheap, these steps are going to be the same. So, to do that, you are going to take a look at your website. Now, in your website, when you have already published your site on Google, because it already has a domain, you are going to either link your domain with domain transferring or do DNS connections. Both of them are pretty much the different names for the same thing. So open up your site editor, and once you go into your site editor, you are going to take a look at your published site. Now, over here, you will see different settings as well as your settings icon on the top. Now, over here, you're not going to find any direct options to link to your domain. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Unpublish Your Site because you can't connect a brand new domain to an already existing domain. You're going to go ahead and unpublish your site. Once you click on Unpublish Site, click on Publish once more. Once you click on Publish, over here, you're going to see your Publish to Web option. Now it will show you the same web address that you previously had, and you can click on Custom Domain over here to get started with your own custom domain. So you're going to click on Manage and then click on Start Setup and start linking your custom domain. We're going to add ruffled.site like this. That is our domain. We're going to verify that this is our domain on GoDaddy. So this is ruffled.site, and this is www.ruffled.site. Currently, it says this isn't a valid domain. We're going to click on Start Setup, and we're going to add ruffled.site like so. And once you do that, you are going to click on Verify Your Ownership. Now, once you click on Verify Your Ownership, you're going to be led to the Google Search Console, where you're going to verify that you own this particular domain. So over here, it will say domain or URL prefix. Now for us, this is a full domain that we own. This is not a subdomain. So we're going to click on continue and proceed with our search console verification. So over here, you are going to click on start verification, and you are going to be proceeded onto your domain purchaser. By default, for most popular domain purchasing tools, they usually have an automated version to just connect with Google Sites as it displays over here. So I can just click on connect over here, and this will complete the verification, and I won't have to manually change the DNS records. So you guys can see it is now verifying that this domain has been purchased by me. And after a couple of seconds, it will complete the verification. And once the verification is complete, I can start the connection to my domain name. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds for this to be completed. Otherwise, if it does not automatically show you the option to connect your domain, you can go into your DNS settings for any domain that you have on any platform. And you can enter three values. So you can click on add new record, and it will directly show you three values that you're supposed to add on the Google Search Console. Simply copy and paste the type, name, value, and you will have three different records that you're supposed to add. So just copy and paste your records, and once you copy and paste those records, you are then going to be led to the domain verification. You guys can see it currently says the domain name is not verified. I can simply go on ahead and instructions for GoDaddy or any DNS provider. I can directly go into any DNS provider and use CNAME authentication, and then I'll copy this CNAME, go into my DNS manager, add a new record, and I will add a TXT record or a CNAME record. That's your own personal preference. I'm just going to copy the TXT one because that is what Google recommends. I am going to add the name or at email. So you'll see the DNS configuration only has the value, and I'm just going to paste that in, and I will add at or Lily guides you at gmail.com or my Google Sites web email address, which is different, so I'll use that one. And then I'll click on save over here. Once you click on save directly by default, it is going to link your DNS from there to over here. Now, make sure that you are adding your values correctly. If you're uncertain, you can go ahead and use the CNAME values if you are not able to use TXT values on your own platform. So for that, I would simply go ahead and open up the console, and in the CNAME value, I will go ahead and continue on over here. Once I have checking verification, you guys can see now it is verified, and now I can go to my property on Google. Now that I have this in my Google Search Console, I can go into my Google Sites website. And once I do that, I can click on Publish, click on Manage, click on Start Setup, and then I can add ruffled.site over here, and this will show a tick icon because my domain name has now been put under my Google Search Console using the same email address that I used in my Google Sites creation. Click on next over here, and you can connect to your third-party registrar. Click on done, and once you click on done, you will see that ruffle.site has now been assigned. Now, once we do that, we will see this is our web address. We have a custom domain over here, allow up to 48 hours for the site to be also viewable at this particular site. We're going to add our own personal domain. We can add that as well. And then once completed, we can go on ahead and then click on publish to publish our site with Google Sites and our custom domain. So if you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.